Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Alex Igbori. We will be discussing a very important topic that had to do with men. Yes, we're going to be talking about men and how their health matters. Permit me to share my screen, so I also ask that you please sit back, relax, and go through this with me. Thank you. Like I said earlier, our focus will be on men's health. Now, men's health matters. That is what we're going to be talking about today. And owing to the fact that men are very important in our lives. We are going to be talking about, or our focus will be on every adult male and how the proper attention should be paid to their health. As it concerns the total well-being of a man, we know that can never be overemphasized. Looking at the list of things that can be worrisome, especially in the world where health consciousness is taking a backseat to accommodate the chase for a good lifestyle. It is noteworthy that good lifestyle is actually embedded in great health. We will pay more attention to our health after now. I really can assure us of that. We will pay more attention to our health. For any man above 40, I know it is not news anymore that our health should be the taskbar when decisions are taken. For any man who is 40 years and above, you don't want anybody to really school you on what the priorities should be when we're talking about health. Our choices and decisions will tell if we want to be healthy in gray days or if we want to be shoved around in diapers. I'm sure you want a total wellness. You don't want anybody bossing you around, packaging you in diapers. Yes, you want to be that elderly man that everybody will want to come pay a visit to. For the class above 40, will you wish to grow gray? But graying in strength and health should be our focus. How healthy do you want to be and look when you start getting above 40? One of the issues we want to take a look at is our male member. For the men, the male member is a very crucial matter that cannot be tossed to the background, as it holds a lot to what actually became of the man physically, emotionally, psychologically, and on so many other grounds. How healthy is your prostate health? Are you having a normal life, prostate-wise? Is there a case to be concerned about and you're scared to share with someone? Maybe sharing, did you know you could get help? Did you know that help is close by and that you can be helped? Is there a case of an enlarged prostate? Or do you have a normal prostate that you really need to be thankful for? If you have a case where there is an enlargement or something like cancer or so many other anomalies is happening, do you know you can really share that with someone in confidence, even if not your doctor, and help could come your way? Depression is another thing that is really dealing with men today. Depression, they say, is real, and I tell you, a lot of things are factored into what makes it a turn in the health fabric. Yes, bills, and bills, many will attest, is the root cause of depression that has led to so many untimely deaths. Where, how that bill got settled, you don't even get to know, because the person must have passed on, and the bills are still there or are being sorted by somebody else. So why not take it easy on yourself? Again, this platform I chose to talk to you about has something to offer to make those bills really, really mild. You may want to take a deeper look at this. Obesity, one very dangerous one. Obesity is a dangerous ticking time bomb waiting to go off. A lot comes to mind when obesity is the case. We have cases like infertility associated with obesity. We have low libido. We have very high cholesterol endangering the heart. We have diabetes. This one is claiming lives on a daily basis. We have fatigue. We have dementia. There is stroke. Yes, because of some clothing that prohibits free flow of blood to the brain, strokes are happening. Most of them are caused by obesity. Then we have Alzheimer's. We have cancers. Many of these have been linked with obesity. Many of our men are not pregnant, but when you see them, you think they are about to go to the delivery room. We can really save them. Where does your belt stay as a man? What is that heavy weight that you bear? Can you really change your lifestyle? Yes, you can. And we are here to also help you. There is something plaguing men now, and it's of the increase. That is lumbar stenosis. Lumbar stenosis and its brother, cervical spondylosis or spondylitis, is of the increase today. This is because, let's say, a narrowing of open spaces in the lower spine that put pressure on the spinal cord and on the nerve that travels through the spine. Many of these are caused by so many things, degeneration, one of them. Then how do we sit? Many of us tend to curve our seats, recline our seats in our offices. And note this, most often we spend the larger part of our daily activities in our office chairs. How do we sit when we drive? This case is what a lot of men suffer, but they also do not know that they can get help. Many a time, I get a call of one man to another complaining about the lower back pain. This is introducing to us an award-winning, wonderfully packaged product called the Phytoscience Plant Stem Cell. Phytoscience Plant Stem Cell is put together by a company called Phytoscience in Malaysia. They came together with a company called Mibel Biochemistry in Zurich, Switzerland. And these products are saving a lot of lives. They've come to stay. Phytoscience has been since 2012, doing wonderfully well, saving cases, granting regeneration, helping to make people get back hope, giving back to the society health-wise and wealth-wise. We have this range of products, and I'm going to explain them in a very fast. So for anyone who wish to know more about the phytoscience plant stem cell, this will just be a very good ground for you to know. We have the IIQ Plus, we have the H2o Moisturizer, the Triple Stem Cell Miracle Intense Essence, Actual Plus, Crystal Cell, the Double Stem Cell, and the Snowfield Fort. Now let's start with the IIQ Plus. The IIQ Plus came because phytoscience found out that many of us are confined to our screens, our gadgets, and what is emitting from the gadgets, the blue light is eating deep into the fabric of the brain, the site many of us are losing it. The radiation is just so terrible, and there is the increase of Alzheimer's, there is the increase of autism, most of these neurological things, autism and the rest. So they needed to save mankind by boosting the brain power and the sight. So the IIQ is in a pouch-like form. You can take one pouch in the morning and one pouch in the evening to gain back your brain health and the regeneration of the brain health and the brain cells and your sight. We have the H2o Moisturizer. The H2o Moisturizer is a moisturizer that helps to bring back hydration to your skin. It takes away fine lines and wrinkles and help you to soothe your skin, making you look supple and feel so young. The Miracle Intense Essence, as the name implies, it's highly miraculous and tend to do more than it was originally fashioned for. The Miracle Intense Essence is a topically applied triple stem cell, but many of us have found wonderful other work for it. The Miracle Intense Essence is your go-to for every skin irritation. Now, for you who have this rash when you shave, the Miracle Intense Essence is your go-to for it. You can spray it on your head for those of us that are the hair is going backward, in case you have a baldness. The Miracle Intense Essence is sure to help you grow back and bring back your pride. Now, the Miracle Intense Essence can help with every skin defect like acne, eczema, wax, or tags, and so many things like that. It can help to restore brightness to the eyes when you spray into it. Someone also sprayed it into the mouth, someone who had degenerated gum. For anyone who suffered diabetic gangrene, you can use the Miracle Intense Essence judiciously, or if there's any ulcerated part of the skin when there is burn on or anything, you can use the Miracle Intense Essence. I also recommend Miracle Intense as a first aid kit. Should be in your first aid box in your houses, because this will be already go-to first aid for any accident in the house. It can stop bleeding at the twinkling of an eye. That's so much for Miracle Intense Essence. Now let's go to Actual Plus. The Actual Plus will help in cases of type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. The Actual Plus is your go-to for every convalescence case. Now, the Actual Plus is not restricted only for type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. It is the boost for every immune system. Then it is your go-to for every man matter. Yes, for every man matter, because it has something called the PASAC booming. PASAC booming is going to help you with the proper health of your male member. So for every man who is listening or watching this video, you will want to get an Actual Plus, because apart from boosting your immune system, it's also going to help you stay healthier. It's going to help you fix everything that is degenerated. It's going to give you a great health because it's put together with a collection of 18 fruit, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. Now, the crystal cell is a regenerative therapy. The crystal cell is made from the Lumbar apple species, and it went through nanotechnology called the liposomal phytoceltic, and it is a sublingual therapy. Unlike the actual plus that you have to put 10 drops of the actual plus in 4 ounces of water, you drink the actual plus, dropping 10 of the drops in 4 ounces of water. You can repeat the process morning, afternoon, and evening. The crystal cell on its own is a sublingual therapy where you pour a sachet or 2, depending on what you are trying to take care of. Pour under the tongue and you close your mouth in 5 minutes. After it permeates, you are expected to drink about 50 cl of water. This goes same for the double stem cell. The double stem cell and the crystal cell are almost alike, and they will take care of cancers. You can see that it's the crystal tomato in crystal cell to help take care of cancer. It will boost selenium for any man. Yes, and I'm sure for you, a man, you know what selenium is like for your health. The double stem cell and the crystal cell is wonderful for every regenerative matter. And note this, these are not only for those who are having a health issue, for anyone who also love to look good, for preventive measures. The crystal cell and the double stem cell and every of the products I've spoken about today is your go-to. Don't wait until there is a sickness before you pick this up. Now, the last on the list is the snowfield fort. I really love the snowfield fort because it is like a combatant. It will help you to fight infections. The snowfield fort is your best go for every gastrointestinal problem. The snowfield fort is going to help balance acid alkaline counts. And you know, and someone had proven that when acid and alkalinity in your body are properly balanced, cancer can never thrive in that body. Now, there is a spherical representation on the package of the snowfield fort. This is to help showcase that anyone who suffers sickle cell anemia, who has a crescent-like cell formation, by the time they take the snowfield fort continuously, they will experience a closure of their cell formation. That means they will no longer have the crescent-like cell type. It will be closed up and they will be free from the sickle cell crisis. We have a lot of people who have changed their cell type because they started the snowfield fort. You will be surprised that someone who used to be a sickle cell sufferer doesn't suffer that anymore and their cell type is changed. These are the products of the phytoscience plant stem cell. And let us note, many of us might have heard about stem cell, but the stem cell we've often been exposed to are the live cells. Most of them are surgically implanted. Most of them you have to get them through insemination, through procedures or surgeries. And it is also noteworthy that Barack Obama, when he was president, pumped in large amount of taxpayers' money to fuel the research of the stem cell, the stem cells. But now, those kind of stem cells do not come cheap. They are actually controversial because a lot of people are not readily accepting the live cell because of so many cases. But these ones are plant-based and they do not bring in any kind of challenges. You don't need to distort your DNA when you use this. This is your perfect go-to for any stem cell. And the phytoscience is flagging the origin of plant stem cells. Now, here is a therapy that has come to the rescue of every of the above mentioned health issue and more. It is an undifferentiated treatment devoid of surgery and suitable for every gender and every case. It went through a nanotechnology that is carefully put together and it is highly sought after. This is a plant-based stem cell that takes care of and make a total man. It's got an award-winning 21st century finding for wellness. This is coming from the stable of Nobel Biochemistry of Zurich, Switzerland, and Phytoscience, Malaysia. And this is a world-class therapy in wellness. Now, for those of us who wish to know more, my name is Alex Igori, and you have my phone number there and my email. Or you may want to get back to the person who shared this video with you. And I'm sure by the time you come on to know more about the phytoscience plant stem cell, to start the therapy for yourself, and to also find out that you can really make a living from coming on board the phytoscience stem cell, you will save yourself and your loved ones from all the kind of things we have spoken about today. You can save yourself from depression and settle those bills without jeopardizing on your health. Thank you so very much. It's been wonderful having to do this with you. God bless you.